Hello, everyone. Welcome to my show. It is once again Reset Wednesday. I'm Renee Johnson, and I'm glad to be here. And I am so happy you all have joined me. I would just love to say thank you to all the people that have been reaching out to me. I call them my lemon water tribe because they're all drinking lemon water and they're holding off on eating until like 11, 12 o'clock the next day after having their dinner around 7 or 8. They're shedding pounds, they're feeling better, their joints and aches and pains and stuff are just like so much better. And I am just so happy that I could share that information and that you actually are listening. This is incredible. There's a saying, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. And there's another one that says you can lead a human to knowledge, but you can't make them think. And that is so true. And I'm just so happy to be surrounded by such amazing people that can see what they need to do and they're taking those steps. So again, guys, thank you. And thank you for letting me be part of that because it means a lot to me. I'm very grateful for that. I'd like to start this Reset Wednesday by doing a short grounding exercise. It's very important. Actually, it's imperative that with everything going on in our world, that we know how to get grounded. So I'm going to just walk you through a very brief exercise because of time restraints. However, I really would love for each of you to teach your people this stuff, especially the children. As we're going through these challenging times and the energies are shifting and the spirits are talking and things are moving and the news is crazy and the news is crazy, by the way. And then underground news is truthful and it's very stressful because, the truth can be a little intimidating and frightening. We need to be able to help these kids, especially the kids, know how to find their balance so that they're not, so worried, stressed out, because little children don't always articulate what they're feeling. And sometimes they turn in on themselves or they act out in other ways and then they get in trouble and, their peers don't understand and God knows the adults don't understand. So saying all that, let's just take a minute, breathe in through our nose and out through our mouth. And as you breathe in through your nose, as long as you can, count to 2, 4, 6, 8, whatever you can do. And as you exhale, do the same. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 1, 2. And continue to do that as you listen to my words, just breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. That's perfect. And as you breathe this way, just imagine a beautiful white light above you. And as this light moves down, it's going to come down through the top of your head. Call on your angels, call on God, Jesus, whoever your creator, your higher power, what you're connected to, and ask for protection. Bring that white light completely down and encapsulate your entire body, shielding your entire body from the top of your head, down your arms, your legs, under your feet, like you're in a giant bubble. This is a beautiful bubble of protection. That's right. And as you're there in that bubble, just imagine this white light now coming through the top of your head. And as it comes down, down, down through your body, through each of your chakras, that's it. Each of the energy centers just moving on down. That's right. And it moves from your head to your shoulders, your chest, just becoming more relaxed, letting go. And it comes on down through your abdomen, perfect, down through your hips, your thighs, your knees, your calves, and your feet. And as it starts to come out the bottom of your feet, just imagine beautiful roots like the strongest tree that you've ever seen. And that's you. You're this beautiful, strong being, encapsulated and protected. As you grow roots and they go down deep, deep. And as you grow these roots, they connect you from above to below. And you just feel relaxed and you just let go. That's perfect. And as the roots go deeper, you can set an intention, you can ask a question, whatever it is that's on your mind now. And in a time of crisis, you can just ask for peace and harmony and balance. That's right. That's perfect. And allow the roots to go deeper, deeper still, moving down, down. That's it. Now pull that strength back up through the roots. Bring it back up through the roots, all the way through, bringing that deep connection, that center, and let them come all the way back up now, all the way back up through your body, all the way up through your head, making that connection with the white light above. That's perfect. That's right. And just take another minute, just another few seconds, actually. Doesn't take long. Feel that connection. Feel the relaxation. That's it. Perfect. As I count to 3, bring back any information you need, all resolutions. Leave behind what no longer serves you. 1, 2, 3. Coming back into the room. That's perfect. That's perfect. As we're going through these hard times, I talked about Hawaii last week, and there's fires everywhere, and people are writing me, and they're really kind of concerned, greatly concerned. I'm getting some interesting emails and messages, actually, from a couple people. I'm not even sure who they are. There's a lot of warnings there. And as I mentioned last week, I've had a native guide for some years, and I was never allowed to share what he told me back in 2003, 2005, and again in 2007 and 12. He came to me, I say he comes as a male, and he came to me in 2020, right before the episode happened, let's call it. And he gave me many warnings about what was to come. And this show is not about fear. So I want to surround us again in white light and love and protection all the way around us. As you see, I'm holding my fluorite stone, which brings calmness from chaos. This is important. This is a tough subject. He's showing me that we are truly at war. Someone wrote me today and said we've been occupied. We have in many different ways. Being the person that I am, the believer that I am, I know that we win this war, this battle, but it's not near over, and we're going to be in this for a while. Very important that we prepare. That's the message I'm getting. I'm automatic drawing again, automatic writing, getting messages almost daily. It's been a real challenge for me, honestly, to stay grounded this last week. I actually gave myself a slight concussion last weekend. That was fun. Hit my head really hard twice, actually, 2 days in a row. So anything I share with you, and I suggest you do, trust me, I do the same. And I've been grounding myself several times a day, actually, because as these messages coming through spirit, I'm also getting these human beings who are sharing with me and wanting me to share with you and everyone around me. But it's concerning, very concerning. So my message to you and what I saw yesterday is we really need to be prepared, and we need to prepare for the absolute worst, the most horrible things that you can imagine and don't want to imagine. But we need to live our life and expect the best. We prepare for the worst and we expect the best. We still live in joy, love, and life, but we also teach our children, the people around us, a plan. We need a plan. Everybody needs a plan. I live very remote here in Tennessee, but I still have a plan. When my kids were small, I taught them a safe word, a pass code, or a secret code, whatever you want to call it. And to this day, those children know it. And my grandchildren have their own. And it's very important that you teach these children, your children, and the children that you're responsible for, how to ground themselves, how to stay balanced, how to eat right, how to not have to eat 4, 5, 10 times a day, to eat the right things they need to read labels. This is crucial, folks. This is crucial. It's so imperative that we start really paying attention. We're not, this isn't Years ago, they used to say sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Them days are long gone. And we really need to be serious and take care of ourselves. As we're being attacked from above, below, our water, our food, our air, I mean, the things that are happening are atrocious, right? And we have the ability to control some of it. So let's really, really pay attention to what's going in our body. When we're consuming this fast food, if we had a clue as to what's in it, I stopped eating it years ago because my guide showed me. And it was so important that I taught my family the right things to eat and the right way to cook or not cook, to eat raw as much as you can. I can go without food for days. I can go without water for 48 hours. That's the longest I've made it on my health journey doing detox. But it's a good thing to practice. It's a good thing to clean out your body. Drink that lemon water I'm always preaching about that I drink every day and give to everybody I can. You need to get you some good herbal books, herbal medicine, how to gather it, how to grow it, how to use it. It's imperative, and this isn't going to be like downloads or the internet. We need to really get back to the basics of having those good old fashioned books. So I really encourage every one of you to do these things now. If you're already doing them, up your game, learn more, learn how to take those plants in nature and make that medicine you need. My husband just had third-degree burns, and we used nothing but aloe, just raw aloe right out of the plant, plastered it right on his leg, kept it wrapped up. His leg looked horrible when it happened. And it was almost to the bone, and his leg is healing beautifully. And it was just plain aloe. It's so simple, not from the herb store, just a plant, just a piece, and just taking it and cutting it and laying it on his leg and wrapping it up, 3 days in a row, and he's healing fine. I just put another plaster on him tonight so he doesn't have the scarring, but it's small, it's healing, it's closed up. There's no infection, no antibiotics, no doctor's visits, no hospitals, because we're training ourselves, if we can't go and get the help, what we can do to help our own. And I encourage you all to do that. Get your water together, store it, learn how to clean it, learn how to prepare it, learn what's in your water. If you're drinking city water, stop. I don't care where you're at, just stop. Stop today. Don't drink city water. Don't drink this stuff. A lot of bottled water is contaminated as well. So learn about it. You got the internet now. Learn everything you can. Learn from reputable sources. And if I can help you, please contact me. I'm going to throw my phone number up here. If y'all can see that, can you see that? This is my phone number. And you're welcome to write this down. Give me a call. It's backwards, I guess. 931-239-2592. 931-239-2592. I know people say don't give it out, but it's very, very important that you can reach out to someone you can trust. And I'm here, and I'd love to share everything I know, and I have a lot of training and I have a lot of knowledge, and my guides are just screaming at me to share it. And I was never allowed to before. And this is a time that I will be sharing a lot of my messages that I received years ago. And guys, we're living it. It's happening right now. And I know you can feel my compassion for you. And I just love you all. It's my greatest desires for light workers to come together. We're needed. We're needed to stand. We're needed to communicate. We're needed to teach. And more importantly, we're needed to really reach out with one another, because guess what? When you get around people like you become like those people, and they become like you. So let's not, hang out with the low vibration tribe. Let's raise our vibration, and let's come together so we can spread this light. All right, guys, I love you. I got a caller on the line. Hi, how can I help you tonight?
Yes.
Hi,
Hi, my name is
Stephanie.
Stephanie. Hello, how
Hi,
are you?
Stephanie.
I had concerns about my career success as far as trying to follow the career path that I'm trying to be on, and my home. Concerned about my home.
Okay, you said you're looking for the career path that you want and to be at your home.
No, I'm concerned about that, my career path that I need to follow if I'm going to be successful in the career that I'm pursuing, and also I'm worried about the a foreclosure of my home, possibly.
Okay, as soon as I heard your name, Stephanie, I saw books, stacks and stacks of books. Are you studying?
Yes, I am.
Okay. That's really important that you stick with that. These books, like, they really stack up high. I hope this is figurative and not just literal, because that's a lot of books. But I feel like what you're doing is the path that you're supposed to be on. It's just that you're getting discouraged and you really need to stick with it. And you need to remind yourself every
Okay.
day that you're doing this for the right reasons. Your home, I feel like you're going to be changing homes, and I think it's for your greatest good. And I'm sure you're not wanting to hear that. Um, but I'm seeing, like, how they say when one door closes, another door opens. This is like doors and
Yeah.
windows opening for you. And whereas it looks, like it's sad, it really makes me feel like you're sad about these changes. Actually, in the long run, it's going to be the greatest thing that's ever happened to you.
Okay. All right. So you feel like it's because I have a possibility of gaining something else, but I want to also keep what I have in place. There's another possibility when you say changing homes. I'm looking for a home, but I also want to be concerned about the home that I have. So there's two things that's going on with me.
Well, maybe that's why I see doors and windows, because normally, they say one door closes and one opens, but I'm seeing like multiple windows in these two doors. So it's like, you can, back to let's make a deal. You can choose door A, or you can choose door B, or you can go for the grand
Hmm.
surprise. Isn't that what they used to say? God, I haven't seen that since I was a kid.
Yes, yes.
But yeah,
Mm,
so your options are limitless. You just have
mm,
to
I understand.
make a decision, and I feel like where you're headed in the next year, you're going to be better than you've ever been. How long have you been? When do you graduate from this program, or what you're studying?
Well, I've graduated already, but I'm just doing continuing education that needs to be done to renew. So I've already
Okay.
graduated. I've been doing it for years, and real estate. Actually, this is in real estate, but I work in healthcare administration. I'm executive director for healthcare.
Fantastic. Well, you're a very motivated person. I see the real estate thing. I see a lot of land. Are you like doing a real estate transactions for property?
Possibly, yes, I do, but now I'm trying to get my renewal, my certification renewal, and for real estate, and someone is actually looking for a farm.
Yes, that's the area that I feel like you need to go towards. You really need to focus on land. I'm not seeing like houses, big houses or anything. I'm seeing land that if this is a farm, that you really need to make sure that you're part of that deal, that you're the driving force behind it. There's a lot of money to be made for you with you
Mhm.
doing transactions for just land lots, even small pieces of land.
Okay, all right. So you see that more so than anything. Okay.
I do.
Anything you
I
could tell me
do. But
about love, life, anything in that area?
um
My child, I'm going through a situation with my daughter right now. I don't know if you can hone in on that.
Yeah, I feel your I feel your angst. And as a mother and grandmother, I totally get that. You know, um, I feel like you need to step back. You really need to step back
Okay.
and allow your daughter just to do what she needs to do. And
Okay.
you can't. The more you push, the harder she'll resist. Is there something going on with your health?
Nothing that I'm aware of.
Okay, a lot of stress. You just been under a lot of stress.
Yes, I do. I feel like I'm under a lot of duress due to that situation in itself.
Yeah. You take time for yourself, Stephanie.
Okay.
I'm sorry?
Yes, I do. I
No.
try to.
Okay. Okay. You really need to focus on you and trying to help yourself decompress and not to stay so bound up tight. I feel like it's like you're holding back a waterfall or a dam or something. You're the dam and you're holding all this water back, and you need to be able just to allow someone else to have some of this challenge that you're dealing with, all of it actually. And your daughter, just, you're going to have to allow her to be who she needs to be right now and just make her own choices. And you just got to pray. You got to pray really hard and keep that mother's prayer going. Keep her surrounded. Keep the angels coming. But I really see you doing really well. I get about 10, 11 months. You're going to be doing great. None of this is going to matter. And I think you're going to meet somebody too, because as I'm saying that, it's like you're not alone. You're alone. It's like you're walking, holding hands, like swinging hands. Is there somebody you're interested in that you're dating?
No, I'm married. I've been married with my significant other for a long time, and that's another issue in itself.
Are y'all doing okay?
We're doing okay, but it's a lot of it's a lot of trouble because of dealing with our daughter. It kind of like me trying to be a mother hen and trying to help, and it causes a lot of friction, and it just turns me completely wanting to go the opposite way, and just it's just a lot of stress.
That's the hand holding. So my advice to you and what I feel is really important to say to you is bond with your husband and let your daughter do her own thing. And I know that's hard. And again, I'm a mom, I'm a grandma, I've got my stuff too. And I can tell you when you let them have their space and you let them fall hard sometimes,
Yeah,
they grow up and they mature. And I've had that in the past when I had teenagers. My husband and I had a lot of problems. And when we made a commitment again to one another, the kids don't have that ability. They don't have the ability to come between us. And I don't have the anger that I have with him. He doesn't have it with me because we focus on each other. He focuses on him, I focus on me, and then we focus on one another together. And it's worked for 35 years. But we've had hard times, don't get me wrong. That's what a good marriage is. Nobody has a good marriage that doesn't go through it. You go through it, and you bond and you grow together. And you're a strong woman. So forgive me, but I got a feeling you're kind of hard headed.
I am.
Right?
I can be very bullheaded and hard headed. Yep. I'm an Aries. Yep. That's what I
Okay.
am.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Well,
right. So you
just
say you
know
see
that he
things
loves
progressing
you.
for me. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I don't have any other questions. I just wanted to know about my career path, and things are really stagnated right now, and I'm concerned about foreclosure on my home because of the stagnation in finances, and that's what got me up in arms. But
Sit down and write
all
out what
right.
you want and write it in a way that you have it, okay? You've had it for 5 years. I enjoy this beautiful life that I have with my husband. We're doing wonderful. My business is booming. People are buying property. My real estate license is in line. I'm doing the career that I choose. My daughter's beautiful. Just write it out the way it is as if you've had it for 5 years. Not like, "Oh my God, I got it," but like, "Wow, this is great, and I can do this." And then hold that place. Can you do that? Hold that
Okay.
place.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Okay,
I
do
will do
that and
that. Thank you.
put that Aries mind to it, you can do this and you can have it.
Mhm.
And when you stop focusing on what you don't want, it's going to be so simple, Stephanie. I feel it. I feel really good things coming for you and your family.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yep. Have a good one.
You too. Have a beautiful night. Bye-bye.
Yep. You as well. Bye bye.
So that was Stephanie. Thank you, Stephanie. I pray she gets what she needed from that reading. It's amazing how I get pictures and images. And saying that, so are your guides talking to you? Are your guides showing you things? How do they show you things? Do you get images? I get songs. I get songs a lot, and it's usually a song for the person. Sometimes I wake up with a song and it'll play in my head literally for days and days, especially if it's a medium thing where someone has died and they're reaching back and they want to connect, and the song will play and play and play until I find who they want me to give that song to, and it always makes sense for the person. So is it songs for you? Is it numbers? They call them angel numbers: 1111, 777, 222, 1212. I mean, 1234. Is it patterns? Is it images? Do you see things in your mind? Are you clairvoyant? Are you clairaudient? Are you clairsentient? How do you get your messages? Do you do auto writing? Have you ever just sat down, closed your eyes, grabbed a pen, and just start writing and just see what comes? A lot of people have that gift and don't know it. I learned I had that gift when I had an eye infection, and I was trying to write something that I needed to write. And the next thing I know, I was writing all this. It seemed like gibberish. And then when I read it later, it was a direct message from spirit, and it was a beautiful message. It was powerful, and it helped me. Do you draw? Sometimes we have automatic drawing. You can paint. You can. My thing lately has been pastel chalks. Never done that in my life, and in the last 3 days, I've done these pictures. My husband said one looks like Hawaii. I guess so. I didn't know I could really draw. So it's interesting. Do your guides come to you in your dreams? How do they come to you? If you'd like to know more and learn more about any of these things that I'm talking about, please call me at 931-239-2592, 931-239-2592, 931-239-2592. You can reach me through A1R. You can reach me on Facebook. Come join my group, Full Circle Wellness U, Returning to Your Authentic Self. Give me a shout out. Let me know that you saw me on A1R, and I'll give you a discount on your first reading or whatever I can help you with. I love you all. I really do. I pray that you got my message loud and clear, and that each one of you have a beautiful night, day, wherever you are, and that you really, really remember to keep looking up. Never forget you can reset your day. Stay grounded. Stay out of fear, and just know you're powerful. Oh my God, we're so powerful. And we do have the key, guys, and we win this battle. We win this war. And the powers out there that think they're in charge, they're not. They ain't got nothing on us. We got this. So y'all have an incredible, incredible, beautiful, beautiful life. Love those kids. Hold them close. Teach them that secret code. If you've got a plan to relocate, if something's coming your way, get a map. Tell your family members. Have a plan. Don't wait. Do not wait. Have a plan. Learn your herbs. Learn your foods. Do what you got to do. Drink your lemon water. I got to say that right. And always remember, pray for those who are less fortunate. There's so many. They all got something to be grateful for. Stay out of fear. Good night.